Hello viewers, welcome to this edition of Global Changes. In this show, we bring to you global leaders, global professionals, people actually doing things around the globe and changing the globe for positive. I'm your host, Daniel Michael, and welcome to my show. In today's show, we're going to introduce to you a visionarian, a person of high integrity and value, one of African greatest, whose mind is very creative. Help me welcome Mr. Alphonsus Onyekachi. Please tell us more about you.
The name goes the same, Alfonso Onyekachi Alo. I am the founder of the Nkasi organization, the online counseling and charity organization. I am currently managing the platform, running the affairs and everything that concerns it, to make it come up, the day-to-day affairs, and I'm also a counselor on the platform.
Wow, Mr. Alfonso, that's nice. But I don't get why the name Nkachi.
Nkasi.
Nkasi. Why do you mean Nkasi?
On a very simple context, Nkasi just means being of comfort. It's an African name. It just means being of comfort. And since the service we render is all about comfort, because counseling charity is being of comfort. So we just adopted the name because of the meaning, and it goes with our purpose of.
So with my research, I got to know that you offer both counseling and charity. Please tell us more about that. Tell us more about that.
Okay. The counseling is actually something unlike the usual counseling, like going to meet with a counselor in his office and all that. In Nkasi, our counseling service is done online.
Wow.
You understand that? And the counseling is not as if we're focusing on a specific side of the counseling field. Like maybe we're just medical counselors, or maybe the religious counselors. Like we are priests. We are not priests. And the Nkasi counseling platform is just all about a group of counselors. We kind of co-partner with counselors. So on the Nkasi platform, the counseling we render is based on general counseling fields, because we have a lot of counselors gathered on our platform.
Okay. You said something that was of big interest to me. You said Nkasi is an online platform. But I'm starting to wonder, why should people come online to listen to Nkasi? Why they can actually go to their friends, their siblings, their relatives for advice, their mentors. But why Nkasi? What's so special about it? What's the big idea?
Firstly, like we say, the service is online. Thus, you don't necessarily have to travel miles to get to the service.
Okay.
Like the usual counselor, you have to book an appointment. You have to look at your watch every minute to make sure you're not wasting time.
With
I know that.
and everything.
Nkasi service is online. That is why it's reliable to look onto. You take a look at privacy. I can discuss issues with a counselor concerning I and my wife, and this counselor decides to publish it, and it gets to the knowledge of my wife. Yeah, much as you would like to, compliment me, Nkasi is actually the name of the brand, not my name. I'm Alphonsus. And yeah, you asked the question what
The global change.
Yeah, the global change. The global change we're trying to introduce, which we have already started through the services. We hope to kind of help certain people, like the targeted people, which are usually the depressed, those seeking to evaluate their self-esteem, and those who are actually searching for that pitch, that guidance to help them from the current level they are to a higher level. We hope that the service could answer some unanswered questions that those persons go through on a day-to-day basis. They don't get someone to discuss these changes with, or maybe they don't feel they trust the people around them to discuss these questions with. So the Nkasi online being present will answer those unanswered questions and probably help us have a nation with free, more happy and let's say self-esteemed people.
Okay, viewers, you've heard it from the man himself. Mr. Alphonse is a counselor, one of the global changers. It's nice having you here, Mr. Alphonse.
Anyway, it was nice to be here.
Wow, thank you, sir. Hello, viewers. It's just so amazing how many people just come up with crazy, mad ideas, making global changes in the world. Go out there, make changes. And before that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on the bell, on the notification bell to get more videos like this. It's wonderful. Thank you.